YouTubers and gamers, and I'm back with a pickup video, and as always it's a nice mix of games and gaming related merchandise. So without further delay, let's make a start. Okay, got one purple third-party GameCube controller. It's got turbo buttons on it, which is the main reason why I got it. It wasn't a lot of money, it was £3, and it actually feels quite good. Actually, no, it feels comfortable, it does. From game.co.uk, this had a label for £7.99 on, which I thought it's a lot of money, but oh hell, they don't see them often, especially this. But when I got it to a till, they run it up and it was only 50p, so I thought bargain. It is complete. It's a bus wireless controllers. A lot of these controllers come packed in with a game type thing, and I've got one of those, but I haven't got the wireless controllers on their own. And even though there's a little bit of label damage to a box, the contents inside are all complete with unopened storage bag and all sorts of things really. So for 50p, I thought that was a bargain, these controllers for PS2. So I was watching the cat, make sure she doesn't do any scratching to my games. Know what you like, Crafty. Okay, another controller. Got this from Amazon for 13 quid delivered, and it is a Samus Wii U GameCube controller, which is also compatible with not only Wii games but also Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. So yeah, quite nice. Got quite a few of those controllers I have. Also, game.co.uk was saying there's still books of 4x4 Snooker World. They were clearing the stock out of these. I think they were £10 originally, but now they're only a £5, so they're just getting rid of them. So I picked up one for the collection. Quite nice. Also, I showed you before a version, an older version of the game, Dangerous Hunts 2011 with a Top Shot controller. Well, I also got Caleb's Dangerous Hunts 2013 with the shotgun, and this is all completely new and unopened. This is, and this was £30 delivered off eBay. So not a cheapest price, but for a brand new conditioned game like this, I thought yeah, that's nice to have in the collection. So I got both of the guns now for PS3, which is cool. We're still dealing with old school games. From Japan, I got imported. This is only about £11 including shipping, which is really cheap. And that is King Kong 2 for Famicom. It's a simple top-down game whereby you go around jumping up and down, destroying the environment more than anything else, really. Yeah, it's I mean, it works obviously with Retron 5, and there's the translation patch which I've got, but it's not much to translate really, so almost a little cheap Famicom game, all complete. On the Master System, this is one of the games I wanted for a long while, and I thought I'd best get it now just in case the price does shoot up. It was about 20, I think I got it for just under £20 delivered off eBay, and that is Master of Darkness on the Master System. This is like this game is supposed to be very similar to Castlevania. So it's like a Castlevania for a Master System. So this is one of those must-have games for a Master System. So it's all complete. Okay. Now I thought I'd got all the Nintendo 64 games I wanted, and from a bit more research on the internet and watching people's videos and so forth, I decided there's 3 more games I wanted to get. One of them I haven't got yet, it's quite expensive, so I probably might get the cart only on that one, which I'll show you another day. But what I did get, which was quite inexpensive, quite cheap, is Body Harvest. Now this was £11 off Amazon complete, from a third-party seller on Amazon. Very good condition, all complete and everything. It's a very cheap game to get on the N64, so if you're collecting for the N64, just don't forget Body Harvest. This is supposed to be a very, very good game. It's like a sci-fi type shooter, not a typical shooter in terms of top-down shooter, but more of a third-party shooter game. And it's supposed to be a hell of a lot of fun, that. and it's cheap. This game, I got this because it's it's produced by Rare Games. Not Rare, Rockstar Games. And I like to collect other Rockstar games. And it's Monster Truck Madness 64. It's supposed to be quite a good Monster Truck game, and I do like the Monster Truck games. So, again, this wasn't too expensive. This was about £20 delivered off at eBay. So, for a complete unboxed game, I was willing to pay for that. Okay. On the Saturn, I was able to get another game. This game was actually, there's quite a good story to this game. First of all, I'll show you what it is. It's Guardian Heroes. And this game has shot up in value, or cost anyway. It's not a cheap game anymore. I was looking for a copy of this on eBay, and I was looking at 2 copies. One was boxed to complete with 1 disc, which is how it should be, and then another was this one, which had 2 discs in it, and the description said that one of the discs was scratched. And so I thought, hang on, this game's only supposed to have 1. It sounds like they got 2 of the same disc in there. So anyway, I was watching it, and I've sniped it at the end of the auction, and I got it for £51 complete. I think, you know, the fact that it was a scratched disc mentioned in it, I think that put some people off. But if you did any research, you realise that it's actually only a 1 disc game. So the other disc that wasn't scratched plays perfectly fine. The 1 disc that was scratched, I cleaned up the best I can, and got professionally cleaned, and I'm selling that on eBay as disc only. It does play. It sort of pauses on the intro movie, but then if you just press start, it'll go straight to the main menu and plays like normal. That disc does. So I'll be selling that disc and recoup some of my money back. But this one I got for £51 with a perfectly disc with no problems at all. And so I was just watching a cat again. That's a good bargain, because the other copy of this I was watching with just 1 disc, and you know, no mention of any other problems and so forth. That actually sold for £81 in the end. So actually, I got a deal on this, didn't I? I got this and a spare disc to sell, so for 51 quid. So bargain. I should hopefully sell that other disc for at least 20, and so this will probably end up costing me about 30 quid in the end. So you know, score. It only leaves me one more Saturn game to get, which is KO Flying Squadron 2, which is very expensive. It's, you know, stupid money nowadays. Anyway, let's turn to what else we've got. Playing in the background on my Japanese PS2 is In the Hunt. And I've got here a Japanese copy, which the game itself plays just the same as American or UK copies. It's just a hell of a lot cheaper. This game I got for a good price actually. Sometimes it goes for about 40 to 50, but I got it for 31 delivered from Japan. Obviously it's got a manual and everything, and it plays fine. You know, it's a bit like the graphics are like Metal Slug. So it's Metal Slug's graphics, side-scrolling shooter type thing. Good game, very good game, but it's very rare and expensive. If you was to get a UK copy all complete, you're looking at a minimum of £100 up to a maximum of £200 for one of those. Even in America, you're looking at probably about £100, especially if you get a long box version. So it's not a cheap game. So to pay £31 delivered for a Japanese copy, I'm cool with that. So yeah, it's another reason why it's worthwhile importing a Japanese PS2 really. Okay. Alright, okay, I mean it all totally plays in English, you know, top rankings, everything, so it's, you know, it's identical really. Okay, a few games on the PSP. For £1.50 I got Mercury Meltdown, which is a bit like Marble Madness type game. So that's pretty cheap from CX. This I got from eBay. £11 delivered. I didn't know this game existed until I saw a slightly more expensive copy in CX, and that's Dissidia 012 Duodeciman Final Fantasy. So another bizarre title from the Final Fantasy series. Yeah, I just had this Dissidia, but I didn't have this one, so I didn't know this existed until I saw it. So yeah, another one for collection. That was about, like I said, £11 off eBay, so that wasn't too bad. On the Wii, nothing. Well, this one's not. It's based on a movie of sorts. I didn't know that, but it's called The Arctic Tale. The reviews aren't particularly good for this game. I just thought it looked interesting because, you know, you play as a polar bear trying to survive with its cub, and I thought, oh well, that might be an interesting, unusual Wii game. Again, it was only £1.50 from CX, so it didn't break a bank. This game I've been looking for a long time on the PS2 actually, but I still picked up on the Wii for a good price of £15. Baroque. It's an Atlas game, and I think you sort of play as like an angel type character fighting demons or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, it's Atlas game published by Rising Star, so I do like to pick those up. And for 15 quid, I thought that's not a bad price from CX. Okay, this game I already had. I had the alternative cover, which has got a silly woman hiding behind the settee. But this one is the variant cover, which is a lot less common, and that is Duron the Grudge. And that's, you know, that's quite a good cover actually. But the other cover is totally lame. But I still got that game, and I'm keeping both these actually. So I got this. Actually, I've sort of caught game.co.uk slipping. They sold this for £7 on a 3 for 2 deal. So yeah, I thought that was a steal myself really to get that, especially with a variant cover. This game, if you buy this off Amazon or eBay, you're probably looking at 15 to 20 quid anyway. But to get a variant cover off this game, it's even rarer, especially in the UK. I think that's the same cover you get in the States, but in the UK it's as a variant. So happy to have both of those. You know, that one and the sort of silly looking one. Okay, I've got one Wii U game which is an exclusive to a system. I think you can get it on a 3DS, but no other main console, and that is Disney Planes. I guess it's like a flight simulation type game based on the movie. Yeah, I do love our Disney games, and this was about £8 from a cash converters type shop in Basildon, so I thought, yeah, that's not a bad price. Okay, again, as I say, it's exclusive to Wii U, that game, so it will be an uncommon game, I reckon. Okay, I got some PS2 now. I'll get some more now. Make sure I don't get this. Yeah, I've got some PS3 goodies. This is only £2.50. Nothing special. Supremacy MMA. Yeah, it's another one of those Ultimate Fighting Championship type games. This game isn't that common. It's International Cricket 2010. It's only £2, so it's not worth much, but it's definitely not a common game. I tend to see like the Ashes 2009 more common than anything else, but this, you know, that's quite an uncommon PS3 game, even in the UK where we play a lot of cricket. So this game, again, it's not particularly common either. It's Seen It, obviously based on the Seen It video stroke DVD board games. Again, I think that's only about £2.50 from cash converters, so I thought, yeah, it's not a bad price. This is the American edition of Rocksmith, which has got the Best Buy exclusive packaging type thing. Not much really to boast about. Again, it's only £1.50. It is complete with manual, and obviously the PS3 is region free, so it doesn't matter. So another one for a collection. A U-Draw game, which I didn't have really. It's Pictionary Ultimate Edition. So it's obviously playing Pictionary using the U-Draw tablet. Again, this was only about £2, £3 or something like that from cash converters, so I thought, yeah, another one for a collection. Not one I see all the time. And lastly on the PS3, this is quite an uncommon game actually. I caught cash converters slipping. Normally this game goes for about £22, £23, but I was able to get it for about £16. And that is Warriors 3 Orochi. It's based on the Dynasty Warriors series, but also involves lots of other games from Curry, such as Ninja Gaiden and stuff, Ninja Gaiden characters. So yeah, I thought for that money, I thought that's not bad. Okay, and turning to PS4. Okay, this is quite an uncommon PS4 game. It's actually a combination of two air conflicts games. So you've got Air Conflicts Vietnam and also Air Conflicts Pacific Carrier. Those games I think originally came out on the PS3. You can get them separate on the PS4. They still go for a fair bit of money, about £20 plus. I was able to get this edition for £20 just on, or maybe £19 off Amazon. And it's a double pack, obviously, so I thought I'd kill two birds with one stone and get the double pack, which is actually less common than the single game, so I thought that's not bad. Also, this is one game which I had to import. It wasn't released in Europe for some bizarre reason, but obviously with PS4 being region free, it still plays. That is Mega Man Legacy Collection. It's got the first 6 Mega Man games, which is a bit of a disgrace, really, if you think about it. I mean, if you look at on the PS2, you know, you get at least 10 plus games on the PS2, and you even get the X-Men, Mega Man X games as well on PS2 as a combination. And you would have thought, with the memory capacity of a PS4, you can put pretty much the entire Mega Man library on this disc, which would have done better service for our fans, even if you charged, you know, a lot more. But just put 6 games on one disc, it's a bit of an insult, really, isn't it? It's just, you know, it's cheap and lazy, and, you know, I don't know why they bothered at the end of the day, really. But this game also came out on a 3DS, but obviously only in the States, or maybe Japan, I don't know. And obviously 3DS is regional, so I couldn't play that, so that's why I've only imported the PS4 version. Okay, another American exclusive which we didn't get in Europe for some reason, and that is Toy Story's War Chest, and this is a Hall of Fame edition. I got this off eBay, all sealed. It's about 15 quid imported from Canada, so not a bad price. I know it's dirt cheap in the States and Canada, but over here we never got this game for some reason, and obviously, you know, you get the Assassin's Creed character and, you know, He-Man and other G.I. Joe and other few characters. So it's supposed to be not a bad game. Why they didn't bother releasing it over here, I don't know. That's Ubisoft for you, which is a French company. I don't know. Okay, this last game on the PS4. I've got other games to show you, but this is the last one I got on PS4. I got for about £35 from Canada, which is quite a good price delivered. Basically, it's not by a limited run, but it's by a company called V Blank, and the first edition of this game sold out quite quickly within seconds, and used copies or even sealed copies of that game go for above £100 plus at least. But fortunately, they re-released it. First of all, before they re-released it again on the PS4, they did re-release it on the 3DS, not 3DS, PS Vita, which I do have. I do have that copy all sealed. But you know, recently, earlier this year, they re-released it on the PS4. So it's Retro City Rampage DX. I think if you got this game earlier, you would have got like an empty PSP box with it as well. But unfortunately, I haven't got that. But I've got the game, so I can actually play this game on the PS4, and like I said, for 35 quid, that's a good price for this game. So I know it's like a second edition, but I don't care. Okay. Right, turning to GameCube, I got, can't remember if I showed this already or not, Medabots Infinity. That was about 15 quid from CEX, another uncommon GameCube game. And this one I definitely haven't shown. I sort of bit the bullet, and I got it for 50 quid off CEX, which sounds like a lot of money for a GameCube game, and it is. But it still goes for more than that online. You're looking at £60 plus online, if not more. It's all complete with a manual, and it's Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. So it's one of those GameCube games that are slowly creeping up in price, so I thought I'd best get it while I still can. I think the only other Pokemon game I've got to get on the GameCube now is Pokemon Snap or whatever it is. Yeah. I think it's Pokemon Snap. Was it Hey You Pikachu? I can't remember what it's called, but it's, yeah, you probably know it. Okay, I've got a few PS2 goodies. The first three I just feel them more than anything else really. It's Fruit Machine Mania. It's actually quite a good game. It's got a lot of good reviews. I haven't got any Fruit Machine games at all on the computer game, so I thought for about £1 from CX. No, it's Cash Converters. I thought why not. This game was about £2 from Cash Converters, and that is ATV Off-Road Fury 3. I do like these off-road type motorbike ATV type games. This was about 50p. I've got it because it's by Taito, and that is International League Soccer. It's not one I see that often really. I know sports games on the PS2 are sort of pretty much worthless, but it's unusual, so I thought 50p I have it in the collections. It's probably an uncommon game. Okay, this last game I've got to show you guys is rare, it's expensive, it's for PS2, I've got it all complete. I pulled the trigger on it. It cost me about £70 delivered, which is obviously a lot of money, and the reason why I decided to buy it is that I've noticed that these horror games on the PlayStation aren't coming down in price, they just seem to be creeping up higher and higher, and especially on this particular title, and so I thought, if I'm going to get it, I best get it now before it reaches the £100 mark or anything stupid like that. And that is Q-On. Yeah, anyone who knows their PS2 games will know this is a highly desirable type game. It's the English copy. It's got English language at the top, and obviously it goes down. It does it in other European languages as well. And obviously the gameplay's in English and the manual's in English and everything else really. So yeah, to get a nice clean complete edition of that for £70, it's a fair price. But like I said, it's one of those games that are going up the money really. So it's one of those everyone thinks PS2 games aren't worth anything. Well, actually there's a good 50 odd games which are worth a fair bit of money on the PS2, and this is one of them. So yeah, I'm glad to get that. That's one of the. I think it's one of the last expensive games I needed to get on a PS2. Well, really expensive. There's still a few in the sort of £30 to £50 mark I've got to get, but that's one of the most. This is the last big hitter I had to get really. But anyway, glad to get that, and that's it, guys. As always, hopefully you liked, and please do it. Thumbs up box thumbs up on unbox if you did like it, and until next time, guys, you take care and bye.